They reached a place where half the names were printed on one wall and half on the other, and here the tunnel forked and diminished. It forked and diminished 3 more times until they entered a single low tunnel labelled Ozinfant. The red glossy curtain at the end opened on a surface of heavy brown cloth. Monroe pulled that aside and they stepped into a large and lofty apartment. Tapestries worked in red, green and gold thread hung from an elaborate cornice to a checkered floor of black and white marble. Antique stools, chairs and sofas stood around in no kind of order, with stringed instruments of the lute and fiddle sort scattered between them. A grand piano stood in a corner beside a cumbersome old-fashioned x-ray machine, and in the middle Lanark saw, from behind, a figure in black trousers and waistcoat leaning over a carpenter's bench and sandpapering the edge of a half-constructed guitar. This figure stood up and turned towards them, smiling and wiping hands on a richly patterned silk handkerchief. It was a stout young man with a small, blonde, triangular beard. His sleeves were rolled well above his elbows, exposing robust, hairy forearms. But collar and tie were perfectly neat, and waistcoat unwrinkled, the trousers exactly creased, the shoes splendidly polished. He came forward saying, "Ah, Monroe, you bring my new assistant. Sit down, both of you, and talk to me." Monroe said, "I'm afraid I must leave. Dr. Lanark is tired of my company and I have work to do." "No, my friend, you must stay some minutes longer. A patient is about to turn salamander. An always impressive spectacle. Sit down, I'll show you." He gestured to a divan and stood facing them and dabbed his brows with the handkerchief. He said, "Tell me, Lanark, what instrument do you play?" "None." "But you are musical." "No." "But perhaps you know about ragtime, jazz, boogie-woogie, rock and roll." "No." Ozinfant sighed. "I feared as much. No matter. There are other ways of speaking to patients. I will show you a patient."